logical. It was the butler. That is genuinely what I thought just right now. Freaking taking my words from my mouth before I say them, Astra. What the hell? Oh, that's lovely. That is a lovely, lovely, lovely. Meanwhile, in the privacy of the limo. That's a nice limo. Hey, Dad. Oh, it's her, not him. And she wears E621 colors, by the way. Oh my god, I love that. She wears E621 colors like she is freaking proud of them. Love it. Love it, love it, love it to a whole different degree at this point. She shocked back into coherence. Sorry, I was a world away there. That's fine. I mean, given what happened and all. Part of me worried, and part of me hates that I am. Not worried for Klace though, and not even for those around him. I care more about all our own careers. Who will you play guitar for? Who will I sing and dance alongside? Forgive my foolishness. I should never have said that. They are both musicians like Klace. I can see that, but one of them pretty much is a not safe for work character. Well, not safe for work character. I'm just, yes, the freaking E621, the horny furry side. They're all horny furries. There, I said it. Happy? Yeah. She's hardly wearing anything to begin with, that is true. I mean, she doesn't have a bra. Doesn't seem like she has anything of an underwear either. Wait, what? No boobies. No boobies. Hello, Duke. How are you doing? I hope you're doing freaking wonderful today, by the way. But yeah, these are indeed. They are. I mean, the birds. And thank you very much for the congratulations. We freaking did it. We freaking did it. Also, you can bunk me, Duke. Do it. You can bunk me with an exclamation mark bunk. Anyway. I should have never said that. One lucky gust of wind and it's over. It is. Oh boy. Well, unlucky, depending on how you look at it, to be honest. That would be very lucky if you ask me. At least for those who like it. There's no need to apologize. I thought the same thing. A death is absolute. It can't be changed. What happened to us, however? Well, it's malleable. Worry is normal. Perhaps it is also partially denial. Technically, Rocker isn't wearing more. That is true, but that brings me up to the discussion about male and female nipples, and you know, the male ones are never freaking covered because of mammaries. Well, we don't have mammaries. Still, they are not censored. We can just walk with bare chest and nobody freaking cares. Oh, that's so freaking dumb sometimes, but it's understandable. It's really understandable. Anyway, one of the stops we go through in grief. Yeah, we can just justify it that way, but at the end of the day, I'm scared. Maybe Dad should wear a hat though, too. A hat? No, not so much. I think her hair is nice. It reminds... Okay, this may sound weird. It reminds me a lot of... What's his name? Not Freddie Mercury. I forgot his name. Dang it, I forgot his name. Matt Damon? No, not Matt Damon. Damn it. No. Not Matt Damon. What was the musician? There was this one musician. I forgot their name. He also had this type of hair. Okay, I cannot come up with it. I just don't remember. But in the end of the day, I'm scared. So no, not Matt Damon. Matt Damon is not a musician after all, right? He's not, right? He's an actor. I do remember it correctly, right? I've never seen Satan show any emotion. Almost everyone here has yellow eyes. In Winds of Change, they wear blue most of the time. So there, they had Damex eyes, and here they have Arshan eyes. They have this eyes. Oh my god. Why? Idle. Idols come and go in this business. He just adapts without any hesitation. I don't want to be like that. Emotions is what makes us truly alive. I bet they are talking about the Ter. They will probably just address the press and then forget the Klace even existed. I want to feel sad, but I can't. There's something wrong with me? Am I being like Stinge and Jade? They're in a fast-paced business, Daz. They need to roll with punches like this. You and I have time to adapt, but they will be in the spotlight pronto. Also, they were talking about the Ter. I know what's going to happen to us. That's why I'm not as worried anymore. Maybe if I tell you, you will understand. And maybe you can put this worry aside too. Really? Really? Yep. No worries. Only happiness. Yeah. Stinge is engaging in damage control. He needs to minimize any refund requests. So the third opening night will change. Instead, it will be a vigil for Klace. Oh boy. The wake. It should be a wake. I like rocker hat, reminds me of Grandpa. Oh my god, right, he has a cap. He has a... I think it is this particular flat cap. Right, it's a flat cap. I think. I don't remember its name. I think it was flat cap. Instead, it will be a vigil for Klace. Something along of his fans would attend. It's definitely playing to their griefs, but it's a good way to retain the audience. True? That's extremely cold. It's extremely Singe, isn't it? The show must go on, he said. To be honest, he's a dragon, so being called is it kind of comes with the title of dragon, I suppose. So a vigil then? What's going to happen there? Have you heard the story of Japan's birth? What? I have not heard that story. Do tell. Excuse me? It's not even relevant right now. I do not know much about Japanese culture when it comes to the beginning of Japan, or the mythology behind it. I only know that there is hell, you know? That's about all I know. There's Gehenna. That's about it. Or whatever it's called. If you will listen, I would like to think so. Very well. Before the universe, there was nothing. A huddled mass of chaos in total stillness. It lays there forever. Something I forgot to read. Though one day it flinched. It started to move like a cloud. You know how the characters with yellow eyes were. We got Grizz, Sovi, Nada, Salus, and exactly 2 more. They were very tragic to my knowledge. They were very, very tragic. And Nada was a bitch. Nada was just outright a bitch. She wasn't tragic, she was just a bitch. Oh boy, I'm sorry. I just didn't like her. And soon after that, like a hurricane, it moved and moved. Some chaos rose to the top. The light. This created heaven, or Takamagahara. Takamagahara. Takamagahara? Takamagahara. Takamagahara. Yeah, Takamagahara. Jesus Christ, I had to read it so many times to be sure. The triumvirate guys had yellow eyes too. Oh no. Well, one of them is literally in this game, and it's Arshan. Right? Takamagahara. Jesus Christ, that's hard to say. There's one more then, right? But some of the chaos was dark in nature. It wasn't worthy of descending to heaven. It stayed at the bottom, becoming earth. A kami was born between the light and death. A god known as Ame no Minakanushi? Ame no Minakanushi. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm butchering it, don't I? Aren't I? Or All Father of the originating hub. Okay, that sounds weird, to be honest. I'm sorry I have to stop you right there. I don't buy into this religion stuff. What was the name of that? Shintoism? Shintoism? Like part of the Buddhism, like but different. Even though the art style is very different, the ending implies it too. The second member of the Triumvirate is. Huh? Who said anything about religion? I'm merely spouting myth. Are those not ones and the same? No, they are not. They are not the same things. They are much different. Although, okay, I can see why it is seen as a religion. It's polytheistic religion in a way. Kind of like with Greece, Rome, Slavs, Celts, definitely. Mayans, Aztecs. Many more out there, right? Rayo. Oh, Rayo, right. Right. Rayo. Rayo has blue. Wait, Rayo has yellow eyes. Golden eyes. I wonder if it's supposed to be like yellow, or is it supposed to be like golden, you know? Please, allow me to continue. A large rainbow connected heaven to earth. It acted as a bridge between worlds. Ame no Ukihashi, it was called. Ame no Ukihashi. That sounds hell of a lot like myth of Midgard. The Midgardian myth. And the creation of that sounds like Odin things. Like the Norse. The Norse. The Norse. And the Bifrost, of course. Bifrost, technically. You described Arshan on the main screen as piss-colored. Close enough. Gold is kinda that colored, to be honest. Our floating bridge of heaven. Two more gods come into being at this point. Their names were Izanagi and Izanami. Oh, so you're talking about Izanami and Izanagi and how, unfortunately, Izanami... Okay, so if I remember correctly... Okay, let me actually remember it correctly. So, Izanami died. She went into Gehenna. She went to hell. Or whatever, the place of the dead. I forgot the place of the dead. Izanagi went looking for her. He found her, and she was disgusting rotten corpse, but alive. So, from the sworn love, he pretty much backed out. He ran away from her. He was scared of her. And from that day onwards, Izanami claimed more and more lives as the life went on, so to speak. Earth was still a puddle mess of nothing. Izanami and Izanagi stood on the bridge. They looked down at this nothing in awe. Izanagi was gifted a spear from Minakanushi. He thrusted the spear into the dark puddle. Maxine has blue eyes though. Oh, alright. Upon pulling it out, it started dripping. These drops stayed on the surface. They formed islands of Japan. The first landmass on Earth was born. There were tasks with descending the bridge. They went down and finished creating Earth. Izanagi engaged in purification ritual. He washed away all of his impure aspects, and he used them to aid in the creation, or sun, our sun and moon, created by the impurities in his eyes. Then storms were born from those in his nose. All of his impurities were used. After that, we were born. I do not want to know. Do not freaking get into details of which impurities we got born. Do freaking not. Or else. With a world to call our own. That's awfully convenient. We are created from impure aspects of God. Sounds like a tragedy if you ask me. How does this relate to our turn or us? I'm about to get to that. Jesus Christ, she's impatient, huh? I would be impatient too, to be honest, if I were in the situation like such. It's not a really easy situation, not hard one as well, but yeah, it's a bit more. I don't like the religion stuff, but they wouldn't tell us if it would play no role in this game. So, yeah, I can see why people confuse this with religion, because I think, okay, it's Scientoism, if I remember correctly, but it is really similar to the same cases around the world. You have Norse, you have Celts, you have Greeks, you have Aztecs and everyone else. The polytheistic religion pretty much, where over time it just became myths and myths upon myths to teach people some ethics. A little bit of them, at least, right? I really liked the way that they did it in Greece. It's basically, alright, you see gods? They are assholes. Do not be like them, or else they will smite you. If you try to be like gods, they will smite you. Simple as. And well, I guess that worked. That worked. People were scared. Because people were superstitious as hell back then. Singe is altering the entire tour. It will be a retelling of this story. The set list will symbolize this creation. And souls will be offered to heaven. Through that rainbow bridge, of course. Not just Klace, but all the victims. Huh. Elaborate. I didn't think Singe would do that much. Now I feel bad for assuming that I did. It's okay. You didn't know. So, will we perform covers then? Of Klace's hits and other relevant songs? You got it. But then you come in. The tour will end with a special surprise. Special surprise? Yes, an announcement from you. You will be taking over the world tour. You will be headlining, Daz. You will perform to a sold-out crowd. It will be your turn for the spotlight. You will finally become something more. Something more, huh? Ouch. To be honest, that stings a lot. Yes, you will be saying goodbye to Klace and welcoming new idol to the world. I suppose I should be honored. I will serve you as your guitarist. You have my complete loyalty, Daz. Jesus Christ, they take it holy hell seriously. Thanks. But I'm not sure about Shock. Him and Klace are childhood friends. He may take this harder than any of us. Right. Well, if you excuse me, this is overwhelming. I need fresh air. Of course. Of course. I guess I should join her. It's getting stuffy in here. Where is Inumi? Was his name Inumi? A shuffling sounds from the front seat. Oh, yep, it's him. Raw is dead? Oh no. No, don't be sad, Inumi. No, don't be sad, Inumi. Because I will be sad. I don't want you to be sad. Nobody wants you to be sad, Save. Yes. True ending, Kila affection, shock. Who freaking dislikes us, huh? Oh well. We will be able to talk with Inumi though. That's nice. Poor Inumi with his silver nose. He literally has the most silver nose I have seen in a while. That's fancy. I like this place. Velasquez throne room. An undisclosed time. Hello, Velasquez. Please, tell me you're allocated the funds. That's a stud and a half. Of course, my lord. And Damon and Conrad will be paid promptly. There will be no reason for a delay. Very well, Dusk. Do you have any news of their journey? Once again, looks like ancient Egypt. I would say kind of Baroque. The room, no. I guess, maybe. To me, it looks more like Baroque. Like we're going into Rococo. What Rococo? Rococo. Rococo? Rococo. 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 Right. Do you have any news of their journey? I did receive word, actually. They stopped at the Wayfarer Tavern, with the Savior in tow, I might add. This is excellent news. Tell me when you're done. With Rococo? Rococo. I love this. I always loved Rococo style thingy, because it was always funny to me. They should be here within the day. Unless there are any unforeseen delays. Thank you for informing me. You've done a wonderful job, Dusk. I'm informed and my treasury is full. I do as any loyal citizen would. Your flattering honors me. Please await their arrival at the gate. I have some matters to attend to in private. Of course. Of course. I suppose it was about time. I need to prepare myself for what's to come. Rayo, you can come out now. Oh, so they do know each other, huh? This horse right there is a good example why Klace cut the number of characters dramatically. Is it because the character was just kind of pointless? Hello, Velasquez. Sorry, that name doesn't convince me. I did not call you here to insult me. Right. I apologize, Master. Oh, Master? Did Rayo lie to us? I wanted to thank you. Thank me? Thank me? Yes. Things are going as we planned. I don't believe we are under suspicion. It is going well indeed. Jesus Christ, this music! Why is it so epic? What the hell? Why? Genuinely, why is it so epic? Like, who the hell in their right mind was like, ah, yes. Ah, yes, It's a kind of normal moment. It's a breakthrough or a plot twist. But let's make the music as epic as possible. Let's make it similar to something straight out of, I don't know, freaking Final Fantasy. Or something straight out of Kingdom Hearts. Or Bayonetta, actually. Bayonetta fits more here. Bayonetta had a really uplifting music. It is going well indeed. But of course it is. You have me. Yes, of course. Join me, Rayo. We could have a seat in our throne. Your thrones, Bayonetta, my beloved. Bayonetta is a lovely game, and I hope we will play it one day. I do have it on console, so we could play it, no problem. For today, everything comes to fruition. Long live the king. This contrast in clothing, Velasquez is more or less ancient ruler aspects, and Rhea with jacket and scarf. I know, right? He's such chill character, Rhea. Despite being like thousands of years old, apparently. It looks a little bit it took a little bit longer than I thought, but eventually we reached the town. So this is what society is like on Terra. It's not what I expected at all. I'm taken aback. We're instantly bombarded by beggars. They want our food and money for their own purposes. It seems like some sort of third world country. However, Damien and Conrad seem unfazed. It seems like a normal occurrence to them, most likely because they are used to it. Ah, scarves actually remind me of one thing. Okay, so there is this point and click VN. Well, I would just call it a point and click adventure game with fairies called The Crown of Leaves, all right? And there is a character in the game called Rui. And you will never freaking guess, right? You won't guess what in this game has a freaking reference sheet, like a proper reference sheet that you can make something out of. Imagine hearing the epic arc music for thousands of years, and whenever you visit someone, the music explodes even more. Oh boy, that sounds actually wonderful. Just having own theme music, basically. Nonetheless, the thing that has a reference sheet in The Crown of Leaves is a freaking scarf. Like, you have a proper reference sheet for a scarf, and it has everything: the size, the diameter, the type of material used, the pattern, sizes of the pattern, everything. Like, holy hell, I am able to recreate this scarf myself if I would want to, and I had skills necessary. We skillfully weaved from side to side. The streets were busy and bustling with activity. Citizens tried to sell us their wares with vigor. Maybe they wanted it revealed. Maybe. I used the two assassins as a shield while we walked. I stood both behind them and between them. This was not a place I wanted to get lost in. And so I did my best to blend in with these locals. Wait, so I got a trophy for finishing chapter 2? So this is like an intermission between chapters? I did trust them enough to take care of me, especially after the trouble they went through for me. I knew that I would be safe as long as I stayed close. We turned to Faye. We've turned few more corners. So much turning. So much turning, there is no returning. I'm surprised we haven't ended up where we started. They mentioned we were going to a tavern, the Wayfarer's Tavern, for at least 2 reasons. To submit my immigration papers and check their mail. I'm definitely glad to have these 2 men by my side, as guides. Were it not for them, I would definitely be lost. That's not something I needed as a savior. Of course, before I can continue thinking, they stop. I came crashing into both of theirs back embarrassingly. Oh yes, please, can I crash into their fronts, specifically with my butt? Don't judge me. Huh. Oh my god, this music is lovely. I love this music. I love this music. Oh, it's so nice. I wonder if MajorMinor's the Wayfarer in Toronto too. Oh my god, we're in Toronto. Let's go. Still, this music is lovely. Can you guys hear it properly? I think you can. Yeah, I like the music. I really dig this music. Please don't do that in the future. We're trained to attack at sudden contacts. Either way, I didn't mean to cause a scene, I only meant to turn and address you. I thought I should explain things more. We're not just here for your papers. I was wondering about that actually. Checking their mail seems like it could wait. We mentioned Lord Blair, earlier, right? We need to ensure he loses the election. To that end, we hired a local mercenary. They caused an uproar at his latest rally, and we were able to turn his servants. It seems like more and more seek his demise. Ooh, nice. I'm not sure if I agree with those methods. Kinda the same vibes as Mazaya in front of the mayor's office. Yeah, kind of. They seem pretty dirty, but then again, they are assassins. The mercenary Kaylin was promptly arrested. We believe the servant Kabu was as well. However, Kaylin's goal is to plant evidence. Evidence we will uncover during a visit. We are still on a friendly terms with Claire. He doesn't suspect us of this treason. But why did Kaylin have to be imprisoned? I'm not sure. Velasquez demanded it. A stealth mission would be more efficient. Imprisonment can lead to several troubles. Were these 2 arrested? Well, yes, they were arrested. They were arrested during the first scene, right? It's like Claire demanded the guards or something and then they got arrested. I barely realized it, but we're starting to walk again. I must have been too engulfed in the talking to notice. Having player trust is a major aspect. We're free to make a startling discovery, just as soon as Kaylin plants the evidence. Indeed. Indubitably, and other fancy words. Indeed, the failed ritual is also key. It brought several Earthlings to Terra. We hand them to Player for immigration. We are definitely in his good books. We will be able to continue unhindered. We could hand you to Player, however. We couldn't hand you to Player, however. We needed you to blend in with everyone. This is why we're taking you to the tavern. I just noticed how many buckles is Conrad wearing. I noticed that earlier. Like, I liked his outfit. I thought it was kinky. But yeah, he has a lot of buckles. So along with handing in your papers, we're hoping you got mail from Kaylin. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I don't think we're counting those. Because those are like, they look like pockets. Yep, the pockets. Although maybe they are the things, I'm not sure. So technically 11, what, 12? 12 buckles? That's a lot of buckles. Buckle up, buckaroo. Buckle up, buckaroo. Then we can further plan the player scenario. And Andy and Conrad stop in their tracks again. But this time, it's because we're arrived in the tavern. Reggie? Once we get inside, keep a low profile. Try not to arouse an unwanted attention. We can't have any conflict inside. Take it from me, this place is busy. There are people here from other worlds. It must take like 4 hours each morning to put that on. True. True. Try not to stare if you can do one thing. Is that enough of the staring? Alright, enough staring for now. Try not to stare if you can do anything. Okay. They don't take it kindly to prying eyes. You heard that? No staring. I'm watching you. I'm literally watching you all. I will stare you down forever. I will stare into your soul. Very soul. Roger that. After a few moments, we enter. Would you like to save it? Of course, I knew it. I freaking knew it.